Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? I'm coming at you from Philly. I had a connecting flight here and it got canceled twice. So I'm on. I spent the night here. I got a flight in a couple hours. So fingers crossed that it'll actually go out. So I'm going to do a little reading, see what kind of messages we need to get. And we'll go from there. It's going to be a collective reading, so everyone's included, and only take what resonates with you. Don't force anything. All right, let's go. All right, tell me about the collective. Okay. We're starting with the Priestess of Wands. So that's kind of like a Knight of Wands energy, but feminine. So that's possibly you. Maybe you're in an energy of rushing in, trying to change things, trying to make something happen really in your life. Knight of Wands also has kind of a reputation of being a bit of a player. So this could be like, it could be you. You could have the player energy, or that could be someone that you're talking to, someone that you're in a relationship with, or interested in being in a relationship with. Tell me more about this Priestess of Wands. Oh, one sec. Priestess of Swords. Okay. So it feels like this person has some type of aggression with you. Because we got the Priestess of Wands. That's a person that kind of comes in and out. Sorry, I got that. The heater's right next to me, and I'm like trying to get it to to the right temperature so it won't make so much noise. But like no matter what I put it on, it's just making noise. But anyway, so we had the Priestess of Wands followed by the Priestess of Swords. So to me it feels like someone that's like trying to create, someone that's trying to bring some type of happiness, and then we have some type of conflict that's coming from the outside, because these are really different energies. I'm going to show you a quick glance here. See that? How it's so different. We got the Priestess of Swords kind of in this cold energy, like angry, spiteful. So you got to be really careful here. Tell me more about the Priestess of Swords. Are these two... I was going to say, are these two the same person? One second. Five of Discs. Okay, this is someone that has been left out. Because we got the Five of Discs, which is the same as the Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles is like when you've been left out in the cold. But if you see her, she's on the inside, but she is alone. She's kind of been left alone to her own devices. And now we got Death card. So it kind of feels like this could be two people that are, it could be a same-sex relationship, I'm feeling, because we have two priestesses. Two people that were in a relationship and it just didn't work out. We got the Five of Pentacles. One of these people was left out in the cold. Or if this is the same person, this is the person that presented originally as the Priestess of Wands. So a feminine energy, because remember, Wands are also fire energy. So this is a person that's attractive. That's really important to keep in mind. And if this is the same person, this is a person who drastically changed their the way they present in the world, basically. So first they were presenting as a Knight of Wands, a person that is inspired, a person with fire energy, can be hot, rushes in to help, just like a creative, fun type of person, right? And then depending on what happened here, this person is now in this Priestess of Swords energy, because they were left out in the cold with that 5 of discs. And now there's a death in this relationship, right? This has been put to death. So let's find out. This could be about your past. This could be about your partner's past, right? So it looks like they experienced a drastic change from their original state while being in relationship with someone. Let's find out more. Okay, tell me about current energy for the collective. Current energy. Okay. We got a 2 of Swords. So now it makes sense being kind of in a blocking energy. Because remember, 2 of Swords is kind of like going within, keeping the outside out, right? Protecting yourself, protecting your heart more than anything. And we've got the moon here. And we've got a bird. Like, as you know, birds a lot of times signify messages that are coming in, right? So this really, I feel like it has to do with meditating. Because this is something that you're doing when you're meditating, right? You're blocking out the outside so that you can receive the messages that are coming from the divine. And that's what the bird is trying to do, right? The bird is giving her messages. And then we got the moon back there. Secrets. Things that are hidden. Let's find out more. Okay, what's coming up next for the collective? Oh. 2 of Coins. So there's a lot of 2 energy. We got 2-2 energy. We got 2 of Coins, which is a person that's juggling, right? It could be juggling finances. It could be juggling relationships. Like I said earlier with the with that Priestess of Wands, that Knight of Wands can be a bit of a player. So it looks like there's some juggling going on. We got some kids in the picture here. So you could have 2 children. Okay. And we got a snake. We got Ace of Cups coming in. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is going to be a new opportunity that's going to be emotional for you, right? Some type of emotional opportunity. It could be a new friendship, a new partnership in work. It could be a new relationship in love. But this has to do with emotions. So tell me about this Ace of Cups. Oh, you don't want to. Daughter of Discs. Okay. So we got basically the page. Oh. We got a Page of Coins coming in. So starting a new investment. Investing in something new. So this could be work related, right? Because the Page of Coins comes in with the investment. With a small investment. And we got this card that flew out. 4 of Wands. So this really could be work or a relationship, because we got the 4 of Wands coming in, which traditionally looks like a marriage card, but it's about stability. So it makes sense that you would have a new opportunity in work, something that you're investing in with this Page of Coins that's going to bring in some stability with this 4 of Wands. We got a little bit of celebration energy in this. Oh, I lost quite a few cards. We got the Crone. Okay, that's too many. We got the Crone, which is the Hermit card. So, and for some reason I put the Hermit card after the Death card. So it looks like what happened, this is in the past, right? You switched in energy here. Possibly you went from your, regular, funny, happy, sexy, relaxed social energy into this like hard energy due to the things that happened to you, right? Because you were left out in the cold. I got 2 cards that really want to come out. But like I was saying, so you turned into that energy because you were left out in the cold by someone, right? And what have you done? You went within with this Hermit. You've put a death to this situation. Either you put a death to it or they put a death to it, right? So you took some time, which it looks like with the order of events that's happening here. I'll show you the cards. It looks like it was after. See that? So it looks like right here, it was after the death that this came in. So you're trying to like move that energy, going into meditation, going within, getting messages from the divine, from spirit to help you keep moving, right? Then we got the 2 of Pentacles, trying to make decisions, balancing, juggling, right? Trying to get things in order, and then here comes this opportunity. And then I feel like it's an opportunity in work. You decide to invest in this opportunity, and that works out for you because it brings in some stability with that 4 of Wands. Now we have the Shaman of Wands that jumped out with Judgment. So it looks like this King of Wands, which possibly is the person that you were in a situationship with, in a relationship with, is the person who put you out in the cold. They're coming through with the Judgment card, right? So to me, it feels like they didn't give you the attention that you needed, or for whatever reason, they've done something and you've turned this over, right? You've called judgment on them. So now you've put them out. You've put a death to this so that they can receive the karma that's been waiting for them. So let's find out a little bit more, and then I gotta go because like I'm running out of space on my phone because of all the mess. I've been taking a lot of pictures and making a lot of videos, but I only have like 9 minutes left of space on my phone, so I'm gonna go really quickly. But just rewind because I've repeated a lot of things if you missed anything. Okay, so tell me more about this Shaman of Wands. Moon. He was hiding things, keeping it in secret, being shady, sneaky. We got 2 that came out. Let's see. We got the 9 of Swords and the Lover's card. And so what's happening now is, now that you've put them out in the cold, now that you've called death on this situation, because you see that there's things that's hidden, now they're trapped in their head, right? They're up all night, can't sleep, thinking about, we got Lover's card here, thinking about the situation. So this was a love relationship, thinking about this relationship, staying up at night. But if you notice, in this situation, like there's 3 people. There's 3 people in this situation. You've got what looks like the Priestess, right, over here. And then you have what's supposed to be the partner, the male, with someone else. So it's clear that their need to be with someone else, or to be distracted by someone else, or whatever they had going on with someone else, is what really ended this situation. And now they're stuck in their head about it, but it's too late because you've already put a death to this and you've called judgment on them. So not only are they losing you, but also they're getting karma. Let's see if there's any other messages. I'm going to wrap this up here. Advice and messages for the viewer. Advice and messages for the viewer. Priestess of Discs. So this is like the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling with this energy, if you see her, she's in the park. She's got her kid there next to her. She's got the bird. And remember, we just talked about the bird, about getting messages from spirit, about always kind of being, always having an ear open. That's what I like to call it, like that, right? Just always being attentive to the messages that the universe is trying to give you, that God is trying to give you. So it looks like she's there kind of doing yoga, meditating, and just receiving messages from spirit. But don't forget, this is the Queen of Pentacles, right? She's got money. She's nurturing. She knows how to keep things going. She knows how to keep the money coming in. She knows how to provide for herself, for her family, for the people within her group, right? So it feels like you're good. You're stable. We already saw that this new opportunity that's coming in is going to bring in like some stability for you with that Four of Wands. And now you've got the Queen of Pentacles. That is a woman that takes care of herself, takes care of her family, is loving, kind, nurturing, kind of a homebody, but that's not a bad thing. I'm kind of a homebody. So it looks like this is looking really good for you. I think the main thing here is you do need to, if you're still in this situation, you got to put a debt to this and call judgment on it, right? Because you have to separate your energy from this person's energy, because they clearly see that they made a mistake. They know they made a mistake. That's why they're stuck in their head. Can't sleep, up all night, thoughts racing, right? Because of the things that are hidden, because they lost this. But it's too late now. I'm going to pull one more card so we can end it. Okay, show me what we need to know, Spirit. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for sending me messages and interpretations. Appreciate your help. What do we got here? Eight of Swords. Okay, so you're going to have messages coming in. Oh no, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is trapped in your head. Or just trapped, basically. So it looks like this person is the one that's trapped. Because I said it right down here next to this, having to do with this King of Wands, right? This person is trapped, even though we got birds there that are trying to give messages, trying to help you. But if you don't pay attention to the messages, there's nothing that we can do. You know what I'm saying? You have to be attentive to the divine, to spirit. You have to be looking for this. Because they can send messages, but if you ignore these messages, you're going to be stuck forever. And that message is going to the King of Wands. If this is you in this bottom row, until you start listening to those messages, you're going to be stuck. And you're kind of on your own, because it looks like this other person already put a debt to this relationship due to your actions. So I really have to wrap it up, but I don't know why I keep being told to grab another card. Okay, that's it. Last card. And they're going to make me work for it. What we got? Nine of Pentacles. Exactly what I wanted, right? And we know what the Nine of Pentacles is, right? That's the single lady, but that is the abundant lady. So all this is going to bring abundance in for you. This is what you have waiting for you. Yeah, you might be single, because remember, Nine of Pentacles is the notorious single lady. But again, she's receiving messages from the divine, right? Guidance, guidance that brings in pentacles, guidance that keeps those pentacles coming in, right? You can rest. You'll have enough. You'll have more than enough for you and your children, if that's the scenario, because we did see 2 children in this card, and we do have 1 child here. So this is having enough for yourself and your child, not needing from an outside person, a partner, whether it's masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. This is about being self-sufficient, independent, and at the same time very comfortable in your wealth. So like, this looks really good. I'm really proud of you guys for moving on from this, because it's really hard to move out of this swords energy, because when you've been hurt, it's really easy to stay kind of like defensive and sharp and just kind of like in a hostile type of energy. So I'm really proud that you guys put that aside. You put this to death, went in, heal yourself, and now you're going to be moving into something new. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.